Yeah. This your boy Johnnie Cabbell checking in. We are back. Hope everybody had a safe 4th of July weekend. But now we have part 2 of Football Moms of Atlanta. The show was so crazy, so great the week before that we had to bring it back for a part 2. So we got about 7 cast members in here and everything. Plus we got Mona, the head macho of the reality show that we are all waiting on, which is going to come out top of August or?
Yes, well, the end of July. Yeah, end of July, last week of July.
Okay. So coming out real soon, so y'all get ready. We are doing a premiere, right?
Yes.
The premiere will be going down. We're going to let y'all know about the location and everything. But right now, just want to get into this show and have these young ladies introduce themselves. I'm going to start from my left and go all the way around to the right. What's your name?
Hey everyone, I'm Bianca,
And what's your IG?
B1000.
Okay, and you have...
I have 2 sons. I have a 20-year-old and a 10-year-old.
that both play football.
My oldest does not currently play, but he does
Coach.
Yes.
He coached the real football or the flag football?
Flag. Real.
Okay, what's your name?
It's Keisha Monique, the celebrity hairstylist. I am from Detroit. I have 2 boys, DJ and Kason,
Okay.
and they are playing rec tackle football for Adamsville Vikings in Atlanta.
They over there in the hood, so they playing that real football.
Yeah,
they don't do that. They don't do that flag over there. They get into it.
They get into it. They gonna play flag too though.
Okay.
So we up there.
And what's your name?
Hey everybody, my name is Bella. My IG is the star Bella Renee. I have 2 boys, but one of my son plays football. He's in between teams right now. He was playing for Rockdale, but he want to come back over to the east side.
Okay, east side, where's Grady? Gresham Road? He playing for Gresham or what?
No, DeKalb.
DeKalb, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your name?
What's up, everybody? This is Nene. I'm a Georgia peach. I'm from Athens, Georgia, home of the Bulldogs.
That's Georgia.
She said Georgia Peach. She didn't say
Oh,
Atlanta.
You're right. You're right.
That's a difference.
All right.
He ready to jail.
Thank you. I have 5 kids.
Okay.
My youngest son plays tackle and flag football.
Okay. Come on over here, Diva.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Erica Lee. Reporting live from Zone 3. Straight from Atlanta, Georgia. You know what I'm talking about, born and raised. I have one son. He plays tackle football for the Dunbar Broncos over in Mechanicsville, Atlanta.
Ooh.
He's 12. He's been playing ball for about 3-4 years now. He plays tackle ball and flag football for his school.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, you can follow me on IG at it's me _Erica Lee.
Hey everybody, I am Montoya, and you can follow me at Yellowbone Mun. I have 2 kids. My oldest son, he plays tackle and flag,
Okay.
and I'm from Brookhaven.
That just sounds funny.
It's so north side.
Okay. And Mona, introduce yourself again. Let everybody know who you are, boss lady.
Yeah, so I'm Mona Lisa, and I'm once again the founder of the Next Network and Football Moms of Atlanta. I have 4 children, 3 teenagers, 1 baby boy. He's 11, Noah, and he plays flag football, tackle football, and basketball.
Okay. And Mona, just give me a little brief description on what made you choose these young ladies to be a part of this show, and what did you see in them that said, you know what, I need to have you on this show?
So, I'm not gonna lie. The show is done, so I'm gonna be honest. I'm just playing.
Yeah,
Be honest. No, so I chose Toya because I already knew her, and she has a son that plays with my son. Erica was actually brought in by Keisha.
Okay.
And Keisha was actually brought in because she was the hairstylist, but she has a son that plays football, so a lot of it was kind of coincidental. Me and Nene were really cool, and she has a son that also plays in the same league that my son plays in, but just I think like a younger division, like 2 years younger. Bella was also brought in by Keisha, and Bianca also knew her. Her son plays in the same league.
Okay. Now, y'all let me know which one of y'all want to answer this first. But all y'all kids play football, correct? Yeah, football and flag football. But is all y'all telling now? Y'all all telling me that all y'all boys is just a star on the team.
Yeah, what you think?
I'ma say this. I raised stars. That's it. So yeah.
So nobody kid is just, you know what I'm saying, just playing it. You know how
have
some
bench riders over here.
I'm the first
Oh.
mom that'll
Yeah.
tell you when mine ain't playing to the best of his potential. I'm the mom that'll say, "Sit, it's down." I don't play like
I'm
that.
that mom too.
So
When
I
you playing at your full potential, you can get what you want.
So I'm gonna take it a little deeper. So I'm gonna see all y'all kids in the NFL.
NFL for sure.
You hear that right now?
Or the pro
We should
flag
see-
league that's gonna be there by the time they get there. Cause mine is 8, so he got time for them to develop after the Olympics a pro flag team.
Okay, because that was a question we did talk about on the last show. Like, do y'all see y'all sons, you know what I'm saying, taking it to the next level as far as being pro, and is that what y'all are looking for as far as in y'all kids? As far as, is that something that y'all expect to happen?
I don't know. With my son, he loves sports. He's been playing since he was 4 years old. He's good at what he does, but I see my son in like entertainment, modeling, entertainment. He's a very outgoing. He ain't shy. He rap. He got the pretty eyes, the long hair. He's TikToking. So I see my son doing possibly something on that side.
And that's what I was trying to get out of. That's what I wanted to get out of one of y'all parents. Like, I know y'all football moms, but is that just what y'all is banking on as far as from y'all kids or whatever?
I know for me, I'm not. For me, it's whatever my boys want to do. Like, I'm going to be behind him 100%. If he say, "Mom, I don't want to play this year," okay. I'm not going to force it, but we're going to do something.
Right.
It's going to be something that we're going to do. It don't necessarily have to be the NFL. Doesn't necessarily have to be the NBA, but it's something that's going to be done. But this right here, teaching them the fundamentals of life of being men and how to be around
Gotcha.
like group functions. You know, they need that.
And it keeps them busy.
Yeah.
Keep them busy. Keep them out the streets. Keep them from getting into mischief. That's why my son does it. My son, he don't have a choice. You're going to be playing something. You're not going to be sitting in the
Gotcha.
house playing the video game and on your phone all day. You're going to go outside. You're going to get active. It's discipline as well, too. That's another reason my son is in sports.
For me,
I see my son, my youngest son, he's gonna definitely probably go far with football. He love it. My oldest son, I might see him in UFC. So I ain't gonna lie, he don't want to do football at all, and he is on my coattail about it. So I might just go ahead and find a little boxing club for him to get just join.
So as far as on the one that you see really taking it further, as far as with the career of it, is it more of a paycheck that you're looking for?
No, I'm not looking
or
for
you
that.
or are you behind him because that's what he really wants and you really see that he's good at it and
No,
you
they
push
need
it?
to do something. They just need to get off of their butt and on their feet. Like my oldest son, he likes to stream. He likes to be on TikTok and what is it, Twitch.
But you know they make
all
a lot
day
of money
long.
from that too.
That's cool, but it's the sitting up,
Just being
up all
active.
day.
You
I
want
need
them to
you
be active,
I need
right.
you to do something, like go outside, play, do something. So that's the only reason why I'm more so gravitating towards football, doing things that boys do. Other than that, when he came to me and said, "I don't really like football, put me in boxing," I said, "Cool, that's even better for me. I like boxing. I used to be a ring girl. That's my type of game."
Yeah.
So
For me,
yeah,
I didn't
do
push
that.
mine to do anything. Matter of fact, his old coaches had to talk me into letting him play tackle. I was cool with flag because it's not as much of a
Contact
contact sport
person.
as it is.
And a lot of mothers be feeling like that. They're like, I
Right.
don't want nobody
They had to
have my
convince
son.
me, and
That was me. At
I ain't gonna hold you. His first year, my son is a Libra. He don't care if they win. He don't care if he's sitting on the bench. He wasn't really caring about the fundamentals as long as he was on the team. So it was teaching him camaraderie. You know, if they lose, it was okay, whatever. Now,
that he's been with this travel league that he's with, and the coach done pulled out of him his potential, he be out there single-handedly winning games by himself. So it's not like pushing
I'm gonna have
him
to come
into
see one because y'all
not
telling me I
pushing
got
him, and I got
I'm
an
coming
NBA
to some of these games.
I
I want to see.
single-handedly.
I want to
That's
see.
all I
I'm
got.
coming into some of
The
these games
Conyers
now.
moms
And
saw
I'm
the
gonna come
game.
back on my show. We're gonna do a part 3. I'm like, man, your son did not do all that.
He did.
You definitely won't be saying that because I'm telling you, we definitely got dogs on our team.
Yeah.
And for my
Okay.
son
That's
is
good.
a two-way player, so he also plays offense and defense. So
Yes.
he also starts. But for me, it's about just supporting my son and whatever he wants to do because my son also plays basketball as well.
So which sport do you like better, basketball or football?
He loves football. He loves football, so that is definitely his sport. I know of choice. So I just get behind him 100% whatever he wants to do.
And see, I got a basketball player and a football player in the house.
Yeah,
And they're both
eventually-
good. They're both dogs.
Yeah, my son, he
oldest
plays
son
all
and my
sports.
youngest son.
He started off baseball at 5. So he does baseball, basketball. I never wanted him to play football at all. When he turned 8, he like begged me, Mom, let me play. So I finally allowed him to play, right? But I mean, I pretty much just signed him up for sports just for the discipline. You know what I'm saying?
So-
Like, that's what I did it for.
Mine tell me what he wants to
But
do. and we
but
make
like
it
right
happen.
now, he's like, okay, I found my passion. I just want to do baseball. He don't even want to do football no more.
So my question for the moms, all y'all moms, where's the fathers at?
Mine around.
My husband is around.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
He's at every game.
So they do they have any say so?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's a collaborative effort for I would say for my husband and I both because we love sports. So like I said, my son plays flag, tackle as well as AAU basketball. So oftentimes we're playing 3 sports at one time. So it's always a practice. Some days it's 2 practices.
And I guess the reason why I'm asking, because I just know for me being a father, and I got 10 kids, 5 boys and 5 girls or whatever. But
Rolling Stone.
no, it's a
Where your kids
It was
play
a story.
football?
It was a
Your
story.
kids play sports?
You know, I that's something that I wanted. I had one son that did, one out of my 5 boys, but all the others, I just couldn't.
Is it because of the mothers, or you just didn't take them out there?
No, I wanted it. Just because I'm very, when I say active, I'm very, very active in all my kids' life. And I try to push my kids towards that, but they didn't do it. And I don't know if it was because of the lifestyle that they were showing as far as on my end or what, but I couldn't get them. I've been trying to get a foot because I want me a football player. I want somebody in the NFL.
You got kids, so maybe
I almost say, damn, do I need to gamble again? Yeah, I'm looking at the grandkids. I'm looking at because I got 5 grandkids, so I'm trying to get somebody. I'm like,
You got a
man,
whole village. You got enough to have an architect, a baseball player, football player, a cookie. You got a village. Like, you really
I don't listen.
can
My
start
kids,
something.
my
Yeah.
kids are spoiled. They is spoiled. But you know what I'm saying? They are doing. But I got my girls. They kicking ass. Like one of them about to be a doctor. She going to University of North Carolina. I got one gonna be a lawyer. My other 2, I got one that has her own little bit. She does hair, and she's in college. And
always be on their stuff.
but I
gotta push them boys.
I did put.
But for them to be spoiled, the girls doing all that, that's
Yeah, because like we all came from the same bed, right?
You know what?
My boys.
But
But I was
Think
just.
about his stepdad taught him how to catch. I mean, his dad be at the games too, though, but the fathers be somewhere in the mix.
they definitely
They do.
But we know the moms be the top dogs that's making that. They ain't taking them to practices, dropping them off.
They not making them
I
the
can't
right
snacks.
I
Cause I know, I just know
uniform.
that, you know what I'm saying, like, the man be the one, I'm just used from the old school,
Yeah,
cause
from old
the man is the one that be out there on the field with their son and all that. See, the whole thing about the football mom,
East of 20 and
But
look
that-
at
that
the
generation,
the
a lot
dads
of-
be there, but they the quiet ones.
that's why
We
now,
talking
like, when I seen when Kelly sent me to think about football moms over now, like, just, you know, and when I actually went to a game with her and I seen how the mom was, I was like, wow, it was just surprising. Like, I'm be honest with you, it was surprising because I wasn't used to seeing that because I'm used to a man being out there and being, you know,
you gotta realize
supportive.
you have a lot of single mom raising boys, right? So you gotta look at it. We dating guys that are coaches. We
don't have that male figure. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of moms put our kids in those type of sports so they can have that male figure. You know, it's a lot of single moms. I'm not don't know if you came from one, but I'm pretty sure like
I
my
came from a
boys
single home.
Yeah, so you know you raised different.
And I played also. I played baseball, football,
You pay everything.
basketball.
Your daddy wasn't there, but it's like the
No, he
mom,
wasn't there.
You get what I'm saying?
He wasn't.
Your mom was a football mom. You know what I'm saying? She held it down.
My
She
mom
made
wasn't
sure
no
you was
football
there.
mom.
But what I'm saying is,
I kind of motivated myself, and I was just happened to be someone that I was just saying it. The coaches, and they were more like the football dad. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just good at. I was an all around sport.
I'm new to
So I was
being a
born to
sports
be a
mom,
sports
though.
mom.
Yeah.
I'm very new to being a sports mom.
But it's so fun.
And this is so fun already.
It really is.
Yeah,
So
I had boys first. I had 3 girls and 2 boys. So my boys came first, and my oldest is 14. So there's a 6-year age gap between my oldest and Chance. So he did everything from the time he was 3: soccer, baseball, flag. Now the oldest one never played tap, but once I was convinced that Chance could hold his own out there on the field without me having to jump the fence and be fighting nobody kid or anything like that, or cussing at the refs and all that. Once I figured he was strong enough to hold his own, it was off from there. And as the more he plays, the better he gets. But my husband practices with him a lot at home.
That's
So it's
good.
like, he's the type of father that I'm not finna make you come outside. You got to show me that you want to go outside and you want to catch the ball. Can't nobody come to my house without throwing the ball with Chance. He had everybody.
Now that's a question I want to ask. Are y'all a football mom just on the field, or do it carry on into the home life to where y'all on y'all sons like, oh, you need to be out there practicing. You need to be, you know what I'm saying?
I don't want to hear nothing I got to say. If it's coming from me, he like, oh, you don't know what you talking about. He don't want to hear that from me. And I don't want to break my nails, so I'm not really going to do it.
For my
I
son,
definitely
will, but I'm not really.
So it's more so you're a football mom. That's I'm glad you said. So you more of a football mom just on the field.
Yeah, on the field. every
On the
day.
field. What about you?
I'm both. So I definitely practice with my son at home. So we throw the ball, we go over plays and drills, and these moms will tell you like I can sling that ball.
So that's what happened.
So you're a real football mom.
Yeah,
You really into it.
I'm into it.
What about you?
She won the MVP.
I won the MVP.
Oh.
I'm MVP. I can
Okay.
sling it.
I was second runner up. Don't let this little one.
She scored a
fool you.
touchdown.
Yeah, I scored the first one.
My son have everybody outside. Like I said, you can't come to my house without throwing the ball with him. When he asked me, I'm out there with him. He even had my neighbors, and these are women in their 60s, 70s out there throwing the ball with him. So it's whoever he asks. But yeah, I'm a sports parent in general.
What about you? Be honest now.
I ain't getting out there throwing no ball. I don't like.
But do you
swinging,
push? I mean, when they at the house,
well,
is
my
that a
son-
conversation that comes up?
My son really, up until recently, he really didn't have a choice because I dated the founder of our travel flag team. I helped the founder come up with it. Like I put it together, and he coaches them.
When you
So
say
my
put it
son-
together, put together the team.
Yeah, not the team, but the business. Rock
Okay.
Sports Raiders.
Okay.
Which a few of our sons play. That's the travel football, flag football team. So when we were in the house together, even now my son outside working out because he's with his stepfather, and he got him and his son outside training. So my
Gotcha.
son really don't have a choice with him being a coach. They practicing all the time. But I had a kind of son that'll tell his dad that I don't want to do that. I'm tired. I don't want to do that. Can I just go sit on the sideline? I don't want to play that. Like he.
Simone, I got a question for you, being the producer of this show and everything. As far as this being a competitive sport, is it? And I don't know if you want to tell me this or we tell me just wait for the show, but is it anything to where it's like on the show to where the moms feel like, well, I know my son is better than your son, or my son scored more touchdowns, or like.
Johnny started.
No, I'm just trying to get a miss of the show.
We really haven't had that, surprisingly, this season.
Because all y'all got all these superstars, and I'm just
Yeah.
wondering,
Well, I think what it is the teams
teams are split. So like the Lithonia moms are not here. I don't know where they are, but they sons play on one team. That's probably a good question for them too. The Conyers mom's sons play on one team, and then Keisha's son and Bella's son, they're
So out of all the
on different
teams,
places.
who is that shit?
My son.
No, which team? Like with Lithonia be Conyers, or
Okay,
Conyers
so
be
I'm gonna
like?
tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Everybody at this table's son is good.
Yeah.
Like from what I've seen, I haven't seen your sons play yet, but I've seen them, like just But I would say everybody whose son I've seen play is good. But I think if the Lithonia moms played the Conyers moms, the Lithonia moms don't have a chance.
Hold on. You're saying if the Conyer mom, if Conyer mom versus the Lithonia moms, that the Conyer moms will win?
The moms and the kids.
The moms and the kids?
I was talking about the kids. I ain't put the
I
moms
know
in.
one mama, she got like 6 by herself that's on the team, so they got a little upper advantage. But if it was to be moms, the Lithonia would definitely.
No.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
See, I ain't played.
They slow. I'll dance around them.
So I got a
We might
question.
need another game.
I got a question. I'm gonna Erica, right?
Yes. Erica Lee. 'cause we got two
Erica. So Erica Lee. So as far as football moms of Atlanta, what made you want to join the cast of Footballs of Atlanta, and what are you looking to gain from being a part of that casting on that show? Like, what does this mean for you?
When I got the phone call, I just felt like it was an awesome opportunity. So, I took it and I'm like, okay, yeah, let's do it. Ain't no telling, what I can get from this, what my son can get from this. I'm thinking deals, I'm thinking shit like that. So when I'm talking to my son about it, he like, no, I don't want to be on the cameras, cause he that type of child. He like, no, they want to see how we interact. Oh no, I ain't going. I'm like, whoa, hold on, wait a minute. Like I said, first of all, you're not being a team player. I said, we're gonna do this.
Come on, we're trying to get some shine too.
I said, we're gonna do this. I said, because Nike might reach out to you, Reebok might reach out to you. You know what I'm saying? Like there's just no telling where this could take us. And I think big. I think far.
Yeah,
So yeah,
absolutely.
I went to thinking about deals.
Okay. What about you? What you looking to gain for being a part of this casting on this show?
What I feel is a big opportunity for my son. It's for it's good exposure for him. My son is 12 years old, and so he's like middle school. So right now, this is like the time where he's getting into himself and he's getting to know himself and where he want to be. My son loves football. I don't have to push my son to go out there and play football. We just went to resort. He played football in the pool with the kids at the resort. Like he carried football with him, where it's a hard football, soft football. That is in him. So I feel like this is good exposure for him. He can put this on his resume.
But what about you though? We talking about the mom right now.
Well, for me,
What
I'm
you
doing
looking
this
to
for-
gain?
I'm doing this for my son. Whatever it gains for me, it's a better opportunity for him. So if somebody called me and say, "Hey Bella, I like how you was on this show. You brought this. That opportunity for me.
What if
is-
it pulls you away from being a football mom? Cause they feel like you just fit and good for TV, and they like, your personality and everything. So they want to say, look, we got this show that we filming, and we want to, offer you a contract to do this and do that. What if it pulls you away from that?
Well, I'll never forget where I came from. I would honestly say Mona gave me this opportunity. So if it was to ever overlap and Mona say, "Hey Bella, I want to keep you on," I will always have Mona back first. That's foremost. I would try to balance.
So you gonna not take the other
I
opportunity?
didn't say that. I didn't say that. If you started, I would try to balance the two. I would try to balance the two. I'm in school right now to get my bachelor's. I'm a full-time mom, so it's a lot that I do right now on top of being here to film the show as well. You know what I'm saying? So I already juggle a lot. So it's not bizarre to me. I feel like I could do it. I feel like I wouldn't dare try to be like, oh, but no, Mona, when it comes to you this scene, I'm doing bigger, better. No, that's not in me. I'm a very loyal individual. So yeah.
What about you?
Well, for me, this is a platform for me to gain financial freedom, possibly.
Okay.
I've birthed nothing but stars, and this platform could bring a lot for all of us, as far as me and my children. So yes, I'm coming with every opportunity. If as long
Gotcha.
as it's not nothing that's gonna sell my soul or my kids' soul, baby, we going. Right. So yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Tyler Perry hit us up.
Okay, Tyler Perry, I've been calling you for a minute now.
And what about you?
I look at it as great exposure for me
Gotcha.
and my son. And it also has helped me come out my box because I'm normally kind of shy and reserved.
Okay.
So it helps me come out my box, get to know other females. My circle real small.
So how does me?
So whatever, Keisha.
No, for real. How that's been?
So
How that's been me.
so let me add.
Exactly. That's why I
What?
want.
I am. This is out my shell.
I said I ain't seen Bianca in a minute.
So as far as y'all moms and dealing with y'all kids, and I think it was you that were about to say something. Then we're gonna go to a break and we'll come back. But as far as it was either one of y'all said something about y'all kid didn't want to be on the camera or whatever.
Yes,
No,
Eric.
so do have any one of y'all kids just felt like being a part of this show is just doing a little too much
My
or being
son definitely did it.
okay? I wanted to know that.
They did. The oldest.
Uh-huh.
He's just like he's so into being on Twitch that it's taken away from him being on Twitch that he feel like, no, I don't want to do it.
Mhm.
So I'm like, well, DJ, you keep on telling me you want this and you want that. You got some money.
But you can also tell him by them watching it can gain him his Twitch following.
I did.
Yeah,
So
it's another
that's how I
platform.
convinced him.
Yeah. Hey y'all, come watch my mom while he on Twitch. He can be promoting. You gotta let him know he can.
That's
balance the two and
exactly
then
how
work
I
it out.
convinced him. And now he's all for it. He's ready for the next event. He's calling me like, oh, we missed the football game. Oh, man.
And it's crazy because Jacob been the same way.
Yep.
He was like, you not filming?
We be having a good time with these kids and being around each other to the point where they're looking forward to seeing everybody else's kids every time. They're trying
Yes.
to figure it out. Like, when the
Well,
next
we're gonna go to a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're gonna get a little more into these football moms and get to know these moms and like where they from, what they doing, and what they got going on out here in the community and everything. But Nelly, take it to a commercial break, and we'll be right back. This your boy Johnnie Cabbell checking in. Yeah, we are back. We are back. 101 TKO Radio. Listen, if you have not downloaded the app, make sure you download the app right now. That's 101 TKO Radio on all platforms. If you got Android, if you got Apple, make sure you download the app. Now, have all y'all ladies downloaded the app? 'Cause if y'all ain't downloaded that, we gotta go to commercial break right now.
my God.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know Mona gonna want us to subscribe to the network. You know what I'm saying? To look at the show. So we're on my show right now. Okay, you got the app? You got the app?
I do.
You got the app?
I got the app.
Do you got the app?
My kids got it too.
And do the audience, do y'all got the app out there in the audience?
Chance they bring
Now, you got the app back, my brother, you got the app back there?
He wanted to
Be real now. We're gonna say now Nelly, I need you to check. We need to see if them numbers that went up in it. Need to make sure y'all got that. But make sure y'all tell a friend. You know what I'm saying? Definitely download the app. My show is on air every Monday from 6 to 9. Okay, I see. And subscribe to the wall, to our subscription wall. Let us know that y'all are definitely supporting and that y'all are supporting the show and everything. But I want to know, how was y'all 4th of July weekend? Been a lot going on. Did y'all barbecue? Anybody barbecue?
I wish I would have barbecued. Listen, I just feel like this generation need to learn that we are the new aunties. We need to be cooking. I am so mad that I did not cook.
She can call herself.
I'm big auntie. They call me Big Mama.
Okay.
Not the little one.
What? So you a YN?
I'm
I was starving.
For the 4th of July, I took my kids to Disney. I want them to see
Okay.
something different. So they saw the fireworks at Disney in Orlando. So that's what I did.
Okay. Well, we got us a caller calling in right now. Let's see who is calling.
D.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, my name is D, and I'm calling from Athens.
Okay, Athens, Georgia's in the house.
Yeah, woo woo.
So, are you a part of the show or are you a supporter of the show?
I am not. I'm a supporter.
Okay. And which one of these football moms you know up here?
Definitely Nene. Now, I am shocked that they would pick another Nene from Athens, Georgia. They standing on business in Athens. We stand on business in Athens. So, Nene, oh yeah.
Now,
Athens is support Nene.
okay. So, as a football mom, do you have a son that play football?
I do not. I have all girls. I have cheerleaders.
Okay. And how's your relationship with Nene? Do her being a football mom, do that interfere with your relationship any?
It doesn't. It doesn't at all. I've known her for years. Definitely went to school with a lot of people that we know, but I know her just from being out and about. But I think she's gonna add a lot of flavor to the show. What you see probably is what you gonna get. She's the same all the way around, just like the other Nene from Athens. That's real. There's not nothing fake. That's real Nene. What you get is what you're gonna get. It's like that all the time. They always on 1,000. So hey, I'm anxious to see how the show is going. And also, she does a lot with her son with football. Like, he's been in football since he was knee high to the duck.
Okay.
So she's always been that supportive.
Now, from what you have seen, is he good? Cause Nene is just saying he's a superstar, but I want to know from you, is he good or he alright?
From her son?
Yeah.
Oh, he's one of the best. He's going pro. We know this.
Okay.
We know this. He's going pro for sure.
All right.
I think he brings probably a lot to the team. I've seen him play a few times. Definitely a great player. I think he's gonna go pro and make the family proud. So I think that's a good thing.
Okay.
She's very active with going with him all places, which she's done that since he was small. So I think this is a good element for him to be in the spotlight. So they looking at him young.
Okay. And have you downloaded the app? Let me see how good of a friend you are. Have you downloaded 101 TK?
listen, I downloaded the app, but I couldn't get on live, so I just uninstalled it. But I reinstalled it. But I went on your page to see it, but I
No,
re-downloaded it.
see that's why we
That's
needed
real.
you to download that because you can look at it on the YouTube channel or you can listen to it
Oh,
live.
on YouTube.
Yeah, we on YouTube. We
Okay.
all over. That's why you have to. That's how
I
I know
was
you ain't
thinking that the
download that
whole
app.
thing was okay. Well, I re-download the app then, just
Yeah,
like you said, Coach.
exactly.
I will do.
Yes,
Will
ma'am.
do.
Okay, and we can count on you subscribing to the next network for when the show come out in August, right?
Oh, most definitely.
Okay. I get $2 for every person I get to subscribe to the app. Okay, bro. But we appreciate you calling in and being supportive of your friend Nene from Athens, Georgia, and all that. But I need you to get on the phone and download that app so you can tune in and watch us on the big screen, or you can listen to it
Okay, well,
live.
I'll re-download it. I
Okay.
will.
All right. Appreciate
All
you
right, have a
calling
good
in.
one.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Now I want to go to my audience because we got a few people out there, and I just want to see one more call. Oh, y'all got the phone line going crazy right now. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
My name will BB. I'm from Coney, Georgia.
Okay. Little
I'm
baby,
calling for my mom.
you calling for your mom, and who is your mom? Your mom up here?
Matoya. I mean, mom.
Okay. And little baby, so how old are you?
I'm 11.
You 11. What position you play?
I play center.
You play center. Now, are you protecting your quarterback?
Yes.
Okay. Now, do you feel like you're good at your position?
Huh?
Do you feel like you're good at your position that you play?
Yes.
Okay. Now, is this something you want to do as a career? Like when you grow up and you graduate from high school, are you trying to go to college to play football and eventually probably go to the pro or whatever?
Yes.
And you want to play center?
Well, that's for
Huh?
flag.
And you want to play center?
No.
What position you want to play?
I want to play wide receiver.
Okay. Your mom know that yet?
No.
Okay. Well, she know now. So let me ask you a question, and we're gonna let you go because I don't want to be too harsh on you. But is your mom like? Do you feel like your mom be too hard on you, or you like how she stay on you and push you?
I like how she stay on me and push me.
Okay. That's good. Now, is your team good as a whole? Now, do y'all be winning games, or y'all still got some work to do?
Nah, we be winning games.
Y'all be winning. Now we got some people that's from Lithonia and all that up here. Can y'all beat Lithonia?
Yes, we pick GTA.
Oh. Okay. Well, I appreciate you calling in and everything and supporting your mom. And now, I need to know one thing before I let you off this phone. Are you making good grades?
Yes,
What type of grades you make?
80 on the road.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That made me feel good. Okay, you keep doing what you're doing. And I'm going to be coming out to check y'all out because, hey, it's some supportive moms up here, and they say y'all be doing y'all thing. So I'm going to make it my business. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, Nana, can we set up live at one of them games, go remote? We might have to set something up so we could be live and be reporting, get them stuff in real time out there. So we're going to come check out one of your games.
I bet.
All right. I like him. And that's your son. That's the oldest or youngest?
Yeah, so I have a son and a daughter. So my son is 11, my daughter is 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, we're going to get one more caller in.
Call from Keisha.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Calling from Atlanta. This is Adrian.
Okay.
Adrian.
Can you hear us? Keisha.
Shout out my cousin Erica.
Okay, you got your cousin up here. You gotta talk to the phone. Keisha. Yeah, Adrian don't know what she doing. Adrian, we're gonna go to the audience right quick and just get the audience involved and see what they got going. I'm gonna go to my brother back there in the back. You know what I'm saying? If he can stand up, introduce himself, and where he from. You from Atlanta? Okay, what part?
West side, Swats.
Okay.
Oakland City.
Okay. Now, which one of these moms up here is you with?
I'm with Keisha.
You with Keisha? Okay.
I'm with Keisha.
Okay.
So how do you feel as far as like as far as saying Keisha being a football mom and everything, like how do you feel about that, and are you supportive, and what's your input as far as her being a part of Football Moms of Atlanta?
I fully support everything she do. Like, she always on them about being active, like she was speaking about earlier. So I feel like as far as DJ Casey go, they ain't really got no worries in that area. She gonna be on top of them however it go. So, but as far as like the sports, yeah, they got that on lock regardless.
So they good. Now you wanted the fella. Now you know if they good or not. So they do their thing on the field.
I'm sure.
Okay. Now, do you have a question for any of the moms that you may been waiting to ask? You know what I'm saying? Being in an opportunity like this where you could speak to all the moms or whatever. Is it something you want to ask?
I just got a real question.
Okay, what is?
Is all y'all sons raw for real? Don't do no capping. We in the home of the cap. We in the home of the cap. All y'all.
He can speak for himself. What Gucci say? I'm a dog. Nene said her son can. My son can speak for himself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Telling you a dog, what?
Now that's the question I had to ask. Was all of them raw?
Yeah, we're gonna find out too, cause I asked that question.
This what we gotta do. We gotta just pull up and go live at every game.
We gotta go live. We gonna pick a couple of games.
Your gang, y'all.
So we gonna find out for real.
Cause that's what we gonna see.
Yeah, we gotta see.
I heard it wasn't no bench riders.
Exactly.
We got starters.
So go ahead and text the coach and tell him, hey man, put the niggas in,
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Appreciate you, my brother. Let's see who got there. See my friend out there, Victoria. Give the mic to Victoria up here in the front.
Yes.
And Victoria,
yes, you know me.
Who are you here with, Miss Victoria?
I'm here for my cousin Montoya.
Okay.
Yes. But anyway, I want to shout myself out. Victoria Angel Model on IG. You know, I've been doing stuff. You already know, Johnny.
Yeah.
Yeah. But as far as at first, you know, when she put him in the games, she was gone a lot, going on trips and things like that. So of course, I felt a little neglected.
Yeah, and that's what I want to know. I want to know, like, did that affect the girl time?
Because, I mean, but I'm used to her when she was playing basketball all through high school.
Oh, you play basketball?
Yeah, she played some basketball. She's doing her thing. She's good, you know.
Okay.
So, but now, you know, with the show, I'm very happy for her.
And how do you feel about the show? Like,
that's what, I love it. I'm glad. You know, I'm always there, always supportive.
Okay.
You know, so yeah.
And did you got a question?
See me.
And you got a question for
me.
any of the moms?
I mean, I'm just not sure if they're as good as my little cousin Braylon. I mean, I'm not. I have to be biased here. I have to be biased. I mean, that's my cousin. That's family.
Okay.
You know, and I have to feel like we are the best. And I know ours is great. I mean, and he's gonna do big things.
Gotcha.
So yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna get back into this interview and everything, and I want to know a little more about the moms that are up here, like what y'all doing in, you know what I'm saying, y'all personal lives right now, and just tell us a little about yourself. I'm gonna start with let's start with you.
Well, I'm Nene. Of course, I've already said I'm from Athens, so I guess I get compared to Nene Leaks a lot because of the personality. Like I said, I'm a wife, a mom, 5. I coach cheerleading. So when
Okay.
you come to the games, you're gonna see me on the sidelines with the cheerleaders and watching the game at the
Okay.
same time. So I'm an entrepreneur. My oldest son has his own clothing line.
Okay.
Then I own a consulting business where I help people do resumes, job etiquette, job placement, etc. Interview etiquette, things of that nature to help get back into the workforce. I'm just I'm witty. I like to joke. I like to laugh. I'm the class clown, if you will, the one that get
Okay.
put out the class or whatever. So
Okay.
I'm just. I
And what
like to
about
have
you,
fun.
Latoya?
So, Montoya, mom of two. I'm a wife. I'm also a business owner. I co-own a semi-truck company with my husband.
Okay.
So, I help him run that business, and that's pretty much it.
Okay. Okay. And what about you?
Me, my name is Bella, of course. I'm a mama too. It's
Quiet out that line, lady. Let's give these ladies some respect up here, okay? What you now? Continue on what you were saying.
Yes, I'm a mama too as well. I'm an all-around hustler.
Okay.
At the same time, so we from the streets. Hustler is hustling. I'm an all-around hustler. I'm also getting my bachelor's in science and nursing right now too as well. I did dab in a lot of things. So if you need something, just call me.
Okay.
Plug. That's what you call
I'm
it, the
definitely
plug.
plugged in. I'm
Let's go to our diva up here. What? Tell us about you.
I'm Erica Lee. I work a 9 to 5, a couple hustles on the side.
Mhm.
I'm a mother of one.
Okay.
I'm very family oriented. I like
Okay.
to be with my family. I have a very small circle of friends that I don't really call my friends. I just call them my sisters, my cousins, because we just all kind of been around each other, since we were kids, middle school, high school.
Mhm.
I'm just out here just doing, whatever needs to be done to make sure we never starve.
Gotcha.
I just closed on my first home.
Okay. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
That was a really huge achievement for me.
Definitely.
My son was there. He watched it all. So, I'm just so proud of myself.
That's good. That's
I'm
good.
just proud of me. I'm just out here doing this for me first. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You gotta take care of yourself first. And then, my son right after.
Okay.
Just out here just doing what needs to be done.
We got another caller. Let's get our caller in, and then we're gonna get our last two over here. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
My name Ian from Atlanta.
Okay. Okay. You sound. We got us a YN from. Well, okay.
I'm an old
You.
I'm calling to see what the football moms of Atlanta.
Okay. Okay. And which one of the moms you know?
The real football mom of Atlanta.
Erica, Miss Erica Lee up here.
The real one.
Okay.
That nigga E.
From Atlanta.
That's that nigga E.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. What make her a real football mom of Atlanta, in your opinion?
Only one I'm from Atlanta. Real the heart of Atlanta.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, we heard you.
So you trying to say she ain't from Brookhaven?
But I'm a Brady baby too.
Okay. Okay. And how you feel about her being a part of the show?
She made the show. She not gonna do that. It ain't football moms of Atlanta without her.
Okay.
It gonna be football moms of Metro Atlanta without her.
Oh wow. So you feel like she the star of the show?
Yeah, it's really her.
Okay. Now I'm gonna put you on the spot then, cause we got the director, Mona. What you guys say about that? Give her the mic.
Johnny keep being messy.
I'm not being that. We're talking. This is an interview.
Yeah, so
I'm just trying. Mona's here, so I just got put on the spot.
I mean, she is the only one from Atlanta.
What about running the show? Or what about running the show?
It's not Atlanta.
I would say
All right, y'all hold on one at a time. Let's see what Mona say.
if I had to pick who really like brought the most to the season, I gotta give it to
kick Alicia out? How y'all kick Alicia out?
I agree with that one.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
If we really talking storyline, I gotta give it to Toya
Okay.
and Nene. They did bring the most.
Okay.
I got one question.
Yeah.
I got one question. I got one question for y'all.
So you're from the A.
Who's son play real football?
All our sons play real football.
That the question you asked was I was asking because I was hearing a lot of flag football up here, but they told
My nephew get hit, big dog.
she from Atlanta. What's your name? There's a real Atlanta on the phone right here.
They call me E.
Okay. Okay.
But no, I ain't gonna take nothing away from flag football. You gotta be real athletic to play that. The Juke boy out, so you won't take the flag. But my nephew.
It's a difference. Yes, it is. Girls can play flag football.
They can.
They really could.
Okay. Okay.
You got some girls, that's some hitters.
Okay. All right. Okay.
She got a dog for a daughter too. Tell them,
Okay. 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 Well, we definitely appreciate you calling in, cause you stirring up stuff up here. We appreciate you calling in. Okay.
The real football monkey of Atlanta.
All right, we got you. We heard you. Okay, Keisha, let's get into you. Let the people know, cause we got a lot of people that be listening in to the show and looking at the show. Tell us a little about yourself.
Well, I am Keisha Monique, the master cosmetologist. I'm a serial entrepreneur.
Also, Chaos don't do hair for real.
Chaos do hair. What are you talking about?
He trying to be.
I said, no, I'm just asking. She said master.
Are you trying to be messy?
Who did both of you? Who did you? So the master.
She's a little bit further than Kelly.
I'm just too far for them because they all wear Conyers in that area.
Okay.
I'm all the way ducked off in Sandy Springs. So
Okay, you out there with the rich people.
yeah, you know I'm amazing.
So you say it's a difference?
Conyers
Okay,
is rich
yeah.
too, though. They
I
got some rich
know.
folks out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, sure.
But tell
I
us.
forgot to give y'all my Instagram too, so make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at I am Keisha Monique _ the stylist. You can also Google me if you having a hard time. I will pop up. You know, I'm nationwide for real.
Okay.
I am, like I said, I am a serial entrepreneur. I'm a mother first. I own Grand Lux Beauty Bar. I am a tax preparer, and of course, I'm just a natural born hustler from the Detroit East Side of, baby, real time, East Warren, baby. We out here. Shoot, I got 2 boys, very athletic, very determined, very smart. That's what I'm doing.
Okay. And our last person over here that's been quiet. Tell us about who you are.
I'm Bianca, B1000. I'm originally from Detroit as well. The West
So do y'all?
Side.
Oh, okay, so y'all know each other.
No,
West Side.
West Side.
I don't know, Big Meech.
I'm from East Side, baby. That's where we get it out the mud for real.
My mama know me.
Detroit's some real. One thing I can say about Detroit is some real hustlers. Detroit's some real hustlers.
We'll be up for it, big
I'm a real hustler, baby.
For real, you just said it.
She the silver spoon side.
Yeah, Detroit's some real hustlers.
I graduated. I went to high school in Conyers, Georgia.
Okay.
I currently reside in Conyers, Georgia. I have 2 sons. My oldest son, Kenny, he's 20, and my baby boy, Legend, he's 10. I work in corporate America. I've been on my job for 10 years.
Okay.
I work in accounting.
Okay. So have you thought about getting your own accounting firm and branching off?
I've thought about it, but I like where I'm at for the most part. I done put years, time invested. I got a great schedule.
You want that 401k? I know what you
Baby,
want.
big 401k. good benefits, great benefits.
Okay.
Work remote when I want to.
That's what's up.
So I have no complaints with that. I've earned it. So.
Tell them what LinkedIn, what they hiring.
Okay. I am pretty quiet. But I went through a lot of things that got me to be this quiet person. A lot of things that got me in a lot of trouble. So I've turned a new leaf. I say to myself, majority of the time I'm with my mom. My mom is like my best friend. My mom,
girl. Okay.
Yeah.
We need to invite Mama on the show so we can see you more often.
Mama wants to be on the show.
Whatever.
Too.
Oh yeah.
What's-
Mama said Mama D ain't got nothing on her.
So what's something that you have learned or that has, been inspirational for you as far as being a part of this cast and just seeing all these young ladies on the show? Like, what's something that has done it for you or that you learned from this show? And was you on from the beginning?
Yeah.
From the beginning?
Yes,
When
I
it's
was on. Yeah, OG. One of the OGs, the original.
So what have you learned from?
I've learned a lot. Mashing different personalities together, having groups of females try to come together. I was always brought up like when you get a lot of women together, it's gonna be a mess. It's gonna be a problem, which it is.
Yeah.
It always is. So, but I've also took in some things as far as learning from these women who have boys, seeing other moms raise boys, giving my input on certain things. Since I've been in this mama thing, my child probably the oldest. I probably got the oldest child. I got a 20-year-old. And I'm a single mom. I've been doing this for a long time. I feel like I've come a long way.
Okay, so, because I know you, so when you say single mom, so you're, the
their
father's not there.
No.
And how is
Neither one of them. My oldest son's father is incarcerated. He's serving a life sentence.
Do we got security outside? So as far as and I'm glad you just mentioned that. Do you find it challenging, being a single mother and not having that male role model to be there for your sons and all that? Like, has that been challenging, for you as a mother?
It's definitely challenging being a woman trying to raise a man. Definitely. Me and my oldest son, we done been through a lot. I'm still learning from him. I'm still trying to teach him. So I think a lot of the things that he goes through is a lot because he didn't have that positive male role model. When he was growing up, since my kids are 10 years apart, I didn't even really date anyone serious enough to kind of be that male influence with him. Now with my younger son, I did. I got in a serious relationship, so he did have a man in the house at one point. So there is a difference, and that's another reason why I keep them in sports, both of them, so they get that male, see how a male acts, get that discipline. But it's very difficult trying to raise boys as a single mom, financially,
Especially,
physically,
yeah.
all that, mentally. It's a lot. It's
And
a whole lot.
I have another question to ask because I asked the girls that was on the show before you all. As far as like in today's generation, with a lot that's going on with how the younger kids are out here, as they say it right now, I joke about it, but it is what it is. We call them YNs, and it's a lot of gang activity that goes on, and a lot of the kids that are just out here killing each other at such a young age. How do y'all deal with keeping y'all kids away from that type of activity versus, being, on the field and everything? Like, is that something that is challenging? Because, you have a lot of kids be like, look, man, why you at that private? Man, you need to be out here with us. We out here getting money. We out here, getting it for real, So how do y'all, keep...
That's why you have to create avenues for these kids to make money in the right way versus letting somebody else talk to them. You got to make sure your teachings is embedded in these kids, because if not, they're going to be easily influenced. So keeping them on the right straight and narrow. One thing about it, my son, he's in middle school now, and he's been on me about making him some money. He want money in his pocket, and I don't blame him. So now it's like I said,
do you feel like
earlier,
that should be his focus right now? Over his
No,
education and,
not over his education,
and trying to
but
really figure out what it is he's trying to do?
not over his education, but it'll help him. it'll help him in a lot of ways. So I send him to school when it's school time. I send him with candy to sell, chips to sell, so he can keep his money. In
What
his
did that
pocket.
run out? And then he get to the point where he gets so used to just concentrating on money, he feel like he got to resort to other things.
You know what I do? Because it kind of, we had a situation like that,
Mm,
and
that's why I
I
asked
take it
you,
away
too.
from him. So me taking it away from you until you get your school stuff in order, I'm not playing that, and he knows that. You're not going outside, you're not doing this, and I'm very strict when I get strict. So he likes the mom that's okay, let you do and flourish like you want to. But if you're not doing what you got to do for me, how can I be okay with you getting money, doing whatever you want to do? I'm not gonna be okay with it. So you gotta, like I said, your teachings have to be embedded in these children. You have to be able to trust them, and they trust you.
What about, because you have a 20-year-old?
I was gonna say
so
it's a difference. When I had my son, I was a kid myself. I was 18 when I had him, so I was still learning myself. So it was really a kid raising a kid. My son then went down the wrong path several times, and then I done pulled him back, and he go back. And I tried my best with him, but there's a lot of things he was spoiled. My main concern when I had him young was to prove everybody else wrong, to prove I don't need your
So you
help.
just giving them?
I'm
and
giving
let
him every pair of Jordans.
I messed
that
up.
dropped.
I messed up
Baby,
doing that
his
too.
prom just came. He wasn't going unless I rented him a Maybach. I had to go buy him his Prada shoes. Like, he's spoiled, and that didn't get him nowhere. So now with Legend, I'm doing things totally different because I've learned from my mistakes. But by him being 20, and I'm just really realizing how bad I messed up, it's hard. He out there now. He 20. It ain't but so much I can do. Guess what? You can't call me no more when you get in trouble. Them folks gonna come and get you. And he's been having to learn that the hard way. So that's something I deal with on the daily.
So do you feel like you lost them to the streets, or?
I'm not gonna say to the streets, but I feel like there's a lot of things that I could have done different. Thank God my son, he don't, and also seeing what his father, like I said, his father been there. So he, I wouldn't say I lost him to the streets because my son don't have a record or anything like that. He ain't like that as of yet. But I think I've done a pretty good job of keeping him grounded.
Gotcha.
Like I said, he goes astray, but I had to reel him back in. Moaning on my son, the girl he dealing with, they so toxic. She just ran my child over with a car. Yeah.
I experienced that in my younger days.
You did too? That's crazy.
Yeah, that's why I try to run me over. Yeah, I experienced it.
Yeah. So, but I definitely learned like the money, the making sure they got everything they needed, taking trips. My son did everything. I've learned though that's not raising a child. It takes more than that money and that financial stuff, especially raising a boy.
I want to say this because I feel like amongst our black community, it's always frowned on when we want to speak on money. But you got the Chinese, the white people, they teach their kids how to have money off the get-go, off rip. Like whether it's having stocks or this already in their name when they born, like they are born into it. So when we try to do it, it's like, well, what they school? What are they school? You know, like I hate to say it, but the other races, they go to school because they have the money to pay for it. It's something to do, but they don't really have to. Like look at like Amazon, Google, like Microsoft. These people that created things Facebook while they were already in college, right? But they wasn't into what they were doing in school. So yeah, our focus is to keep our kids in school and focus on what they is because it keeps them grounded on their education. But if your child can have a business and at the same time bringing in money at the same time on top of their education, I don't see nothing wrong with that. I don't see nothing wrong with our kids focus on that because we want them to succeed in the future. I don't want my son to be 18 and be like, well, shoot, well, no, 21 or I guess I'm 20, asking me, well, shoot, what about my credit? I don't know. Like, no, you gotta teach our kids this now, like right now.
Gotcha.
Also, it take a lot of prayer. I got an upcoming high schooler, and he plays sports. So all you can do is pray that the sports keep them out of with the streets trying to bring them in. We try to keep them busy. We try to keep them booked, but you can only do so much. We can't go to school with them. We can't hold their hands for life. But the power of prayer. Yeah. I pray for my kids a lot.
I know you got a whip over that, don't you?
Especially when you got followers. When you got kids that follow up behind whoever gonna say something to get you in trouble. I constantly say.
You gotta pray for that. Make sure your kid's not a follower. Make sure they
Right.
don't see another kid being flashy. Like how you want to get, they want to go that way. It's a lot, especially with boys.
Yeah.
Especially with boys.
I mean, for me, it's about like surrounding him around a village of people. And like again, I said, my son, we play in different sports, but some of the moms also on the show, we also play on these same teams as well. So he spent a lot of time being around like family oriented like events, and we do a lot of stuff together. Like we take trips together. So really just exposing him to like a village and of good people.
Gotcha.
And so that way he knows how to like make good decisions. And for me, it's important because my son is also going into middle school to kind of set that precedence of keeping him around like really good people that have positive things going on. And like for myself, we have a lot of positive things and things that we do. So that way, and again, I know kids will do things and, you know, get influenced by other people. But so far in elementary school, there have been things that have come up that he's been the one to like speak up about it or tell about it. So for me, it's about kind of just instilling that stuff early and really just surrounding him around a great village of people.
So I got a question. I'm gonna start with you since we're talking with you. I need you to be very honest about this. Your answer that you're gonna give. Don't look at them.
Okay.
They can't help you. I know you're sitting by the boss lady, but I need you to keep it 100. Do you feel like the cast that is on Football Moms of Atlanta, that Mona has made a great decision with the cast member? Are you happy with the cast member that you are working with?
Absolutely. I think she made a great decision as far as
oh my gosh, what is she about to say?
all of the cast members, because we all bring something completely different to the show.
Okay, let me dig a little deeper because you ain't giving me what I
Okay.
need.
She's the wrong person to ask. She nice.
I'm the
You gotta ask her.
probably like the peacemaker.
She's nice.
Okay,
Yeah, she's
we-
a peacemaker.
Toya love everybody.
I love
'Cause
everybody and everybody
Because
loves
I
me.
was going to
hopefully.
ask you, was it anybody? It may just been one person, but is it anybody who you felt that she could have just dealt without being on the show?
That's a good question for
He said,
everybody.
don't look at them.
Ooh.
Just look at your phone and look at the group me.
You can be honest.
Look at your phone at the group me.
They ain't ready to do that to you. You big mama.
Yeah, so
There's another mom in the
Oh, it's
audience.
another mom
She
on
was
there?
here.
I'm-
Yeah, but we didn't want to
listen,
interrupt.
I'm kumbaya with everybody.
Okay. You can.
I'm gonna give her my chair.
She gonna come back. I ain't know that we had a number. We brought her in.
because you
on-
can't tell.
What's up, E?
Hey y'all.
Well, we'll talk to Mona in the crowd. She could talk from the crowd, or whatever. But real quick to catch you up, real quick. What's your name?
My name is Erica, but I go by Mama Rowe.
Mama Rowe.
Mama Rowe, yeah.
Okay. And how many kids you have that play football?
I have 3 boys.
All three of them play?
Yes.
Okay. And how old are the boys?
I have a 13-year-old, 10-year-old, and a 3-year-old.
Okay.
All boys.
The 3 of y'all play football?
Mm-hmm. I started him early. He plays flag.
Okay.
Don't stop.
So he don't play
start
football
somewhere.
yet. He don't play football
Not
yet. He plays
officially,
flag.
I'm just
Yeah.
getting his little feet.
Yeah,
wet.
that's-
But
that's
hey,
good.
my baby a little dog. You see my son, you'll be like, oh yeah, he got heart. The
And-
smallest one on the team, but got
And
heart.
tell us about Erica real quick.
Who?
Who is Erica?
Me. I'm a mother first, as all of us, but I'm an entrepreneur. You know,
Okay.
I really live for my kids. It's really nothing that I can do that I can't involve my kids with. So, you know, I'm just a mother in the beginning of the day, and you know, I'm a businesswoman second,
Okay.
and then a football mom in between, because
Okay.
they, you know, crowds your whole.
And being a football mom, how deep are you into that?
Oh, I'm real deep, baby. I've been doing this since my son was 6. My oldest son since he was 9. So I'm y'all talking about real football mom. I've been in the trenches.
You ain't been in no
Oh, baby, I've
arguments.
been in the trenches.
You ain't been in no fights yet.
Yes, I have.
You ain't beat no mom down here.
y'all don't
You
know
ain't got
about
on the
me.
coach yet.
Yeah, did you hear about the little scruffle about 2 years ago with the team called Trackhawks? See, you ain't. That's what I'm saying. Football world, you got to be in it to understand it.
Okay, so you out there for real.
I mean, but not intentionally. You know,
Yeah.
it's just I'm one
This
of
is
them
part
moms,
of it, yeah.
you gonna hear my mouth. I'm loud. You gonna hear me across the way, and you know, it's it's competitive. So I get into it with the parents on the other side of the field. It's all love.
So let me ask you what I asked all the. I guess your son starts too, right?
All three of my sons.
All three,
like, even my
and
little
they all
baby.
superstars.
It's like, yeah.
And they all
are.
going to the NFL too, right?
Sure is.
Yeah,
My middle
okay.
child got five championship
Oh.
rings. Yeah. If I'm missing one.
Okay. Okay, we got a caller real quick. Let's go to the phone.
Call from
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
my name is DJ Casey, and we calling from wait, it's me, it's DJ Casey, and we call from
Hey, sis.
no, oh my god, what's this?
So Keisha, your mom up here. You play football?
Huh?
You play football?
Yes.
What position you play?
So I didn't get found my position yet, but when I found my position, I really wanted to be.
Oh, that's right. Okay, what you want to play on defense or offense?
I want to play on. I want to play on offense.
You want to play on offense? What position?
I want to play after. Wait. I gotta do my research.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. I'm going to ask you a big boy question. How you feel about your mom being a part of this great TV show, Football Moms of Atlanta? How you feel about your mom being a part of that?
Wait, you said it again?
How you feel about your mom being a part of the TV show, Football Moms of Atlanta?
It's cool because like I never been on like TV show like for real.
Okay. So
It's like, how did she even get to be in a TV show?
you know your mom been out here putting in the work, so you know somebody referred her, you know what I'm saying, they brought her in too on the cast. Okay. Okay. Well, we appreciate you calling in. Okay. Okay. So Erica, how you feel about the cast members of Football Moms of Atlanta? Like your personal opinion, how you feel about everybody on the show? Do you feel like it was a good pick and a good casting? What's your input on, you know what I'm saying, you being, you know what I'm saying, have you been there from the beginning?
No, I'm actually a new cast member.
Okay. So how new? Like in the middle or?
Well,
The end.
Man, we talking to the wrong person. You don't know that.
No. But hey,
So
but
how
we
you
came
feel?
in and shook some stuff up. That's my thing. They already gonna tell you. I come in, shake some stuff up.
Y'all
That's what I
did.
do. We did though. We did.
How you feel about the cast
But no,
members? though?
I ain't gonna lie. I love all these ladies. I don't
Okay.
even know, and love is a strong word, but as far as like personality and the women that I have met, awesome, beautiful, entrepreneur. I feel like we all are awesome mothers to our kids. So, you know, they cool to me. Haven't nobody rub me the wrong way.
Okay. Where I left off at? Did I get you yet? Okay. What's your input on the show?
I think it's a great opportunity for us and our kids. Now what you asked was
Yeah, conference
that
time, yeah.
she could have did without.
Yeah.
Probably a lot. It's a lot of us.
That she could have did without.
It's a lot of people that she could have did without.
So how? I mean, talk to her. Tell her.
I mean, that's her decision though. But I'm just saying.
But who you feel like she could have did without?
He asked your opinion. I mean,
Beating around the bush.
Quiet.
Somebody acting scary. They from Athens. That's how they.
You know how they say they real.
Let me get right here to Erica Lee.
Miss Erica.
No birds for you. No birds. No birds there for her. So you don't feel like, I mean, we ain't gonna force you.
I mean, we can go down to, I mean, I'm trying to think who I want to show because this is not it. But,
They don't have to be here.
They just came at the end.
They don't have to be here for you to say it, though.
For the cast, but it's just a lot of us. And it was people that you brought in. Like, I don't know if it was a specific number. It's just too many people.
So you feel like it was just too many people for the show?
Like she said, when you get a lot of women together, it be
Yeah, so you're saying it was too many people for the show.
That to me, I feel like
Okay. And then my second question is, who do you feel like she could have done without from the people that is a part of the show? Or is that being missed?
No, keep going.
We trying to go by.
Nene came in.
They ain't gotta be here.
Keep that in mind. She was good for the show, but it's the reason why she's not on the show no more. So that's one.
She was good for the show, but did you want her?
I said that. I said she was good for the show, but it's the reason why she's not on the show no more. So whatever that reason is, I guess she's.
Okay, we're gonna move on because you ain't too calm. So how you feel? What is your input on the cast member that are a part of Football Moms of Atlanta, and do you feel like Mona did a good job with the people that she picked, and is it anybody in the show you feel like she could have probably just done without?
Okay, I think Mona did a good job picking. And at first it was really boring. It was coming from the Conyers women. It was giving boring. They just popped off out of nowhere. But if I was to say that it was giving like they was acting scared. They didn't want to talk.
Mm-hmm.
People was like beating around the bush as far as like what they friends and what they said. They was scared to stand on business. So
Okay.
I will say that. But once we got past that, I do feel like the cast was good. She did bring some ladies on at the end. I'm 50-50. They could have and they could have done. That's about it.
All right, I may have to go to the audience.
We want to know. It don't matter if they would have came or stayed or not. I honestly feel like.
Okay. Erica Lee, it's like you've been waiting on me to get there to you. So tell me, the same question, like, what's your input on everything, and how you feel about the show as a whole, and do you feel like it's, was a good choice to pick, and could she have done, with some people not being a part of it?
I feel like she did a good job. I haven't met the new ladies. I've only seen them in a group chat.
So you ain't meet the other girl.
And with all the shit that they came in a group chat, they could have stayed with the football. Because my thing is this Football Moms of Atlanta, or do I need to come with my sneakers and shit on?
Yeah.
Oh.
Both. That's how
Okay.
that
You know
is.
what I'm saying?
Both.
So it's like that. So
Miss Andy Jr. keep popping it over there.
I'm saying both. You
there
never know.
was a mom who was no longer on the show. And at first, like, I kind of came on just a little bit late. I'm going to say, like,
Oh, so you weren't from the beginning?
no, I wasn't from the, like,
Okay.
beginning, but I guess I would say, like, middle.
Middle years
I don't-
moms
yeah.
are the OGs.
Yeah, right. So I came
And they
to,
needed
like,
us because they was born.
Yeah, the boy.
Hold on. So you hold on. So y'all so the Football Moms of Kanye would really liven up the show.
The first
They
one,
started.
They
gave you
originated.
3 people who brought the most to the show.
That's why I can't wait to see it.
No, she said
I can't wait to
One person. Hold
She
on.
said Latoya had a nice
And she
storyline.
said you did too.
No, she said.
She said
I
you-
brought.
she said-
What did she
she said
say?
As far as the people with the
Thank
best
you.
storyline.
Thank you.
What
Who
did you
brought
say?
the most?
Monica's right
She
there.
said
That's
who
what
brought
she
the
said.
most.
No.
She said who brought the most.
Yes,
Yes, that's what
Alicia
she
brought
said.
the most.
Nene
No,
too. She said Nene, Alicia, and
Yeah.
Latoya as far as storyline.
Yeah.
Nene,
All
what's
3
wrong
of
on
those people
Nene?
are from Conyers, the boring ones. Thank you. Clock
Girl,
that.
y'all.
Oh, wow.
Let me say
We don't
this.
pay
All
for
right,
being
all right, hold on, because we on my show. This ain't in Mama Show Atlanta yet. So
You almost took us somewhere else.
yeah, we gonna keep. So Erica didn't point that out. Let's see what you got to say.
I got a lot.
Okay, let's hear from you, Keisha. Now, hold on. Was you part from the beginning?
I was the hairstylist. At
Oh,
first.
you the hairstyle.
So the intro, all that, I was there, but I wasn't there.
You was there from the beginning.
So I was there from the beginning, but I wasn't a part of the cast. So
Until like the middle, or?
I came on probably. No, I didn't come on the end.
I said beginning, middle. The beginning, middle.
Oh yeah, it was the beginning, middle.
Okay.
Because we came. Yeah, I did. But it was like, it was not a surprise. They already, because Keisha was there all the time. Anyway, but I did think at first, honestly, Nene did come in with good heat, good energy. She's always been good heat, good energy, popping her shit all day long. But it was a few of them that wasn't what Mona said. I didn't see that. Now Alicia, yes, I didn't see that. That's why I can't wait to see the show, because if Mona pointed these three out, then I really can't.
So let me just ask a question.
But
I
the
want y'all.
last three.
Hold on. Let me just, before you say that, let me ask you this question. The people that Mona named, as far as the one brings, do all y'all agree with what Mona said as far as them having like some of the best storylines?
I don't know Toya's storyline.
Right.
That's
We
the
don't
only
know
thing.
each
We
other's
don't know each
storyline.
other's
Okay.
storyline.
I would say yeah. I would definitely say yeah.
But-
Especially for Nene.
Yes.
I would definitely say for Nene.
And Alicia.
Yeah.
Who is Nene?
Her.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
But for me, honestly, Toya always bring this quiet but full of energy spirit. Like, she surprised you.
Yeah, she do surprise you.
That's what she gives. That's why I'm like, okay. So when Mona was like, who could have been kept off? Nah, I like all three of them. I really actually think Alicia need to come back. That should have been the one that needed to come back versus three new people.
She was definitely good for the show.
But the three new people should have came next season. That's all. I'm not saying that they was a waste of time, because they definitely came in with heat.
So you think it would have been better off with 10 versus 13?
Yes. It's a lot of us.
It's a lot of us.
Okay.
And that's why I can't give you nobody specific. I'm just saying.
Okay, we're gonna go to the one because the big dog one ain't got something she want to say. What do you want to say, Mona?
Testing. Okay. Toya is really the example as one of the examples of a football mom. Let me just say that. And that is why we all do want, a little drama here and there and whatever. She brings the football mom aspect to the show, and y'all will be able to see that. Her and her husband didn't mind filming, letting production come into their home, get personal, with their real lives. So that's why I said when it came to storylines, Toya definitely had one of the best storylines.
Gotcha.
I would say a lot of women did not really bring what I thought they were going to bring, honestly. But it is still
who is some
season
of
one.
that?
I can't say who, but but I will say I thought that some of the moms would have brought a little more than what they brought. And Toya surprised me because she's quiet.
Yeah.
So when she was calling me like, Mona, you can come film this, you can come film that, it really did surprise me, but she brought a lot.
Okay, we got a caller real quick. Let's go to that. They hung up. All right, call back in, because we got a heated conversation going on up here. Got a heated conversation. So, we got to get to you. How you feel? Do you agree with, I'm a side at a different point. Do you agree it should have just been 10, or are you cool with the 13?
I agree that them come in when they came. It could have waited to next season. Just because it's already a lot of us. We
Mhm.
already been filming. We were told we were nearing the end. So I agree it could have waited to next season. But I think Mona did good with casting. I think she got a lot of different personalities. And I think everybody brings something to the show. I don't think nobody knows exactly what everybody brings to the show. And I don't feel like the Kanye's mom's boring. I just feel like maybe we can't go out. We ain't out at, most of us ain't going out to the club. We ain't got no drama and stuff. We older, we live. We got corporate America.
Y'all got the most drama, and it ain't
No, y'all know the most of our drama.
But y'all have the most drama.
Right.
Because y'all was scared to speak up. Y'all was scared to say anything. Y'all watch the show.
Watch the show.
Okay, we'll see. I think we got a caller on the line, though. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Chase from Covington.
Covington in the house. Now this is, you said this who? What's your name again?
Chase.
You play football?
No.
Okay. One of the moms up here.
My mom is Nene.
Okay. 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 So you do play football? Oh, he don't play. Oh, you play basketball. Okay, that's one going to NBA. Okay. Okay. Oh, you got 3-pointer going on. Okay. Come stop. What my man say? Who am I, bro? All that capping going. How many points you be scoring a game?
Like 20, 30.
Okay. 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 Don't play with him. Okay. 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 So how you feel about your mom being a part of the TV show?
I'm happy for her.
You happy for her? So she doing her thing on TV and you doing your thing on the court.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, all right. Now we got a lot of moms up here. How old are you again?
14.
14. So you in high school, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You got a question that you may want to ask, or that you something that's been on your mind you've been wanting to know, as far as from the football moms of Atlanta?
Yeah. What made y'all start a channel or a show?
Okay, Mona, you still got the mic back there?
I just wanted to start something different. The typical love shows and baddie shows, and something that will be like meaningful to the moms and the kids.
Okay, you heard that?
Yes.
Okay, okay. Now is basketball something that you want to do as far as a career in your life, or do you have another passion that you may be thinking about?
Either basketball or acting.
Okay, so you could be on that TV screen.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we appreciate you calling in, okay?
Hi, Nene.
Okay, y'all take care. Okay.
Call from.
No.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
My name is Noah, and I'm in Kanye.
Yeah, Kanye is deep in this thing. I don't know what they talking about. They talking about Kanye, boy. Kanye is deep in this thing out here. So what's going on? You play football?
Yes.
What position you play?
I play quarterback and cornerback.
Okay. So you out there, and do you see any competition in you know what I'm saying? I mean, in y'all league, any competition?
To be honest, it's really easy. They're like, not to be funny or nothing, but some of these kids are just not on my level.
Ooh. Hey, hold on. Who your mom is up here? That's Mona. That's Mona's son. Okay. They not on your level.
Yeah, some of them.
So it really like no competition when it comes to Lithonia or some of the other leagues out here.
I mean,
Right.
the really out of the whole football season, the really only challenge I actually face is against a team based off Newton. They're based out of Newton, and they're called the Newton Raiders or something like that. But other than that, there's really no competition for me.
Oh.
We ain't never
So let me ask you a question. Cause you know your mom has the show. How do you feel about your mom doing the whole network? Do you feel like it take away from her being that, football mom for you?
Oh no, not at all.
Okay. Okay. You want her to get that money. Okay. How you feel about the other players that that play football that are from the other mothers out there? Do you feel like they on your level? I mean, let them know.
Some of them, yeah, but some of them is and some of them aren't, and that's my opinion.
entitled to that. You're entitled to that opinion. Okay. We ain't gonna ask no name though. You can drop one, but we ain't gonna, But we appreciate. Okay, but we appreciate you calling in though. All right. I like him. I like him. Now, I want to ask one of our moms that's out there about the show, cause I know what I'm saying, we got some spicy one that was here for part one and everything. But Mono, get a mic. Get Kelly got a mic. Well, keep the mic then, Kelly. We want to know how you feel about the show, about the ladies on the show.
I feel good about the show.
Feel good about the show?
I feel like everybody brought something to the show.
Mm-hmm.
At first, I do agree with Bella because at first it was getting boring, but they did turn it up a notch.
Kanye's turned it up a notch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they did. Well, honestly, even though me and Nene be bumping heads, me and her always bumping heads, I would say out of Kanye's women, I would give it to Nene.
Okay.
That's why we said as far as Nene. Yeah.
Do you feel like Mona did a little too much with the 13? Okay.
I feel like it should.
So I think that's just a unanimous
I feel like it should have
decision.
stayed at 10. I told her she needed a replacement, not just add.
Okay. All right, Mona. I hope you listening to all this good, great criticism. Constructive criticism. Let me put constructive.
Every time we go somewhere, it's like this.
Yeah, you need a sprinter in the van. Or get two.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're going big boy.
I'm saying.
Two sprinters.
She want to go big boy.
It's all right. We're going to make that money.
Mona drive one, Darnell drive the other.
Yeah, the next network bus.
Yeah. It's all right.
Oh, yeah, make sure it wrap.
Because we going on tour next.
We're supposed to be going on tour
in August.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's get it mic to Courtney. Let's see what Courtney got to say.
She's the one that's been at it at the end.
Oh, she was at it at the end?
Yeah, me and Courtney.
Oh, so you really supposed to be on season 2.
Yeah. No, we coming on. We bringing in season 2. We bringing in season 2.
Right. You can't really ask me nothing because I just came in because I heard it was boring.
That part. Right. Yeah, no, that's what we heard.
They needed you.
That's what we heard.
Courtney said y'all needed her.
Tell it, friend.
They lying on me because I didn't come in rowdy. I came in not
She
knowing what
did.
people
She was
was
the
doing.
only one that did.
She came in.
But
She Montoya 2.0, the peacemaker for the new people.
She ain't no peacemaker. Piss her off.
I don't address nothing.
She ain't no
if you
peacemaker.
ain't talking to me, I ain't addressing it. And didn't nobody put my name or tag me, so it wasn't no point in me saying anything.
But you came at the end, we couldn't do that yet.
Right, but still, when they did all that group chat stuff, I didn't know what y'all was talking about. I was half asleep. Like I woke up and it was like the elephant in the room thing, and I'm like, oh okay.
She's scared. I didn't know what y'all was talking about.
Who you said?
Okay.
I'm scared of who?
No. She
didn't say.
Oh, no, that she ain't say that, friend.
Where the cameras at? Where the cameras at? We need a camera. We need a camera.
I just
She said she's scared of Cherry. I was like,
No. Cherry be scary. I'm not knowing what's going on.
yeah.
mentioned the elephant in the room. She
Yeah,
said
see,
Cherry
they had some group chat stuff in the beginning. I just came in all nice, and how it's supposed to be. I wanted to meet everybody before it got like who I didn't like and stuff. Like, you gotta get to know people before you just.
Yeah.
And then text messages get kind of funny. You don't know how people really talking. So that just wasn't my thing.
So who you don't like yet, Courtney?
Let me look around.
I
had any issues.
I love Courtney.
I haven't had any issues. It's nobody that I don't like. I mean, I think everybody's cool. I think everybody is on their boss moves.
Okay.
However, I don't think everybody's a football mom, but
Well, on that note, we're going to get ready to go to a commercial break and come back, and we're going to talk about that. Because that's a good question. I like that. That's a good question. That's a good statement made. So we want to talk about that. But we got to go to commercial break. Got to take a break. Again, if y'all have not downloaded the app, make sure you download the app, 101 TKO Radio. Nelly, take us out.
We ballin' on you dummies.
Yeah. This your boy Johnnie Cabbell checking in, getting in front of your boy Johnnie Cabbell every Monday from 6 to 9. We've been having a great time with all our moms up here for Football Moms of Atlanta. Make sure y'all check them out. Show will be premiering in August. So make sure you subscribe to the Nets Network. Get your subscription going because you're not going to want to miss this show right here. I know I would definitely be subscribed because I'm trying to see what's going on. I think this might be better than Love and Hip Hop. It might be better than Love and Hip Hop and may give the Real Housewives of Atlanta a run for their money.
Yeah.
They is looking, we is looking, but shouts out to the Nets Network. Shouts out to all these moms that are up here and that are doing their thing. They are all on their business and all, you know what I'm saying, supportive, very supportive of their kids, which is a great thing to see. And they are very competitive as well for their kids. Now, I've been hearing that Kanye's is where it's at. But Atlanta said they in the house and, you know, they don't want to see them because this is what they do for real. I say we set up a scrimmage through all the age brackets, just, you know, take it to the field and see who going to come out on top. I love to do my little side betting. Love to get my little side betting going.
Put your money on Conyers.
I put money on mine too, baby.
Put your money on Conyers.
That's why we're gonna have a different age. We have a scrimmage game with 8 to 10 or whatever how it go. You know what I'm saying? No, but you get enough players from each side. Out of everybody, you put them all together. It's enough players. It's enough players for the game. And if y'all kids are who they say they are, whatever age that they're in, that mean they team should win.
Yeah.
That's if y'all say they good as say it. You know, what you say, Atlanta?
We champions.
What's Atlanta?
Oh,
We got
gonna run. Yeah, we BTA, baby.
All that.
So y'all feel so Kanye got more championships.
We compete on the national level.
We play national.
Oh, okay.
No,
Now,
we play teams in Florida, Hawaii, all over, all different countries, all over the world. We're worldwide.
so Atlanta ain't worldwide.
Matter of fact, the USA, they just had a USA flag
Y'all
tournament.
can't beat Snoop Dogg team.
No, Mona's son was brought up all the way in California. Some teams from Hawaii was bringing up Mona's son and some of the catches and plays that they've seen him make. So we worldwide, baby.
Kanye's in the house. I don't think y'all. I think I might have to put my money with Kanye. I might have to put my money.
Smart man.
I have to put my money with Kanye.
We said the mamas was born.
That's a smart man.
Kids was born. Don't bring the kids in this. Said the mama. I don't give no damn.
Let's watch the language. This radio. Y'all done had y'all little drink. Y'all done came on out the shell. That teleport starting to talk to her. Okay, so Miss Erica Lee, what is next for you as far as with this show? Like, what's next for Miss Erica Lee? Is this something you would want to continue on with, or is it just, you know, season 1 for you?
It's something that I definitely would want to continue on with. I'm waiting on Tyler Perry to call me.
Okay.
So, you know.
What about you, Keisha? Are you looking to do a season 2? If there was to be a season 2 of Football Moms of Atlanta, would you want to return back as a football mom?
Definitely returning back.
Dang, you just gonna just say you return back. You ain't ask or nothing. You just say you return back.
You gotta think about it. You know how they were saying y'all don't party and stuff. I'm the lit mama. Everybody know this. Like, I'm that mama that keep the boys fresh. Come on, let's go outside. Let's do this. Come on, Casey, let's do some TikToks. DJ, let's do some TikToks. Let's do this. Like, I'm the lit mama. Like,
Okay.
I'm gonna come bring some heat. Y'all gotta.
Bianca, what you think? Would you want to come back for a season 2? Would you want to do a season 2? Okay, what about you?
I do want to come back because I feel like I could have brought a little more this season. I have more to bring, I will honestly say. Like, with my school kind of being around a group of women.
I don't know. Boss man just looked around here like, I don't know, you coming back. I was just I ain't started. Hey,
look, I wouldn't be pressed, but I'm just saying, like, I definitely
But you
feel
would
like,
come back.
yeah, I definitely feel like if the opportunity presents itself, I definitely want to come back because
I kind of held back a little bit this season, and I could bring a little more. And a lot of people try to make me their storyline this season. So, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I gotta come back this season, you know?
Nene.
Who tried to break you the storyline?
Definitely clock it.
Who tried
Please,
to make you the
definitely.
storyline?
That's what I'm not, because we ain't gonna get a car. Nene, so Nene, would you want to come back?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's about to be tackle season. My boy's still a dog on the field, so.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. Erica?
Come on now.
Now,
I'm
you just
definitely
came
coming
in.
back.
You really
And
probably
I
on
pop
season
and
two.
I popped so much shit. It is not even ridiculous.
She humbled herself. She lying.
Nah, I popped. I brought up. I did us some dirt. I did us some dirt.
Okay.
I did the dirt.
We got a caller calling in. Let's see what our caller got to say. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Which one? Oh, okay. Clock it.
Hold on.
Exactly.
Okay, we got Mama Deuce.
Yapping them going.
Okay, Mama. Mama, how you feel? How you feel about your daughter being a part of this show?
I feel good about it. I'm glad she's in there. I'm glad she's moving forward and doing what she wants to do in this life.
Okay, and how you feel about your grandkids playing football? Because Keisha said her sons and them just starting, like this their first year getting into the sport. Now, I know how grandmamas could be and those granddads and stuff. So how you feel about your grandkids playing? Is this something you support her?
I'm the biggest fan.
Okay.
Biggest fan. I'm excited that they moving on forward with their life too. That's where I'm going. I love it. I love it.
Okay. All right, well. Hey, Mom, now, Mom, I gotta ask you, did you download the app yet?
The app?
Oh, you ain't download the app. You ain't download that. You download it? All right. I need you to download 101 TKO Radio.
101
TKO Radio. Okay.
I
need you to-
love that teacher. I'm doing it now.
I love you too.
Okay. I appreciate you calling in, Mama. All right. Okay. Did we finish off with everybody? Oh no, we didn't get Toya. So Toya, if there was to be a season 2, would you want to come back?
Absolutely.
Okay. Absolutely.
The
Okay.
MVP. She the MVP.
That's the referee.
Got a referee, all these personalities.
And the DJ.
And the
Ain't no party without my toilet.
On the
Okay.
ones and twos.
So Mona, I know you back there in the audience and everything, and I know you have your fiance up here, and as you know, I'm all about my manpower. So I just want to hear from y'all two. If there would be a season 2, do y'all see all these ladies coming back? Let me have my partner back here. Stand up for it, get it back. Cause I gotta get, you know what I'm saying? I gotta hear from the referee. So
The real one.
So my question for you, Darnell, is: do you feel good about the cast members that y'all picked? And I'm gonna put you on the spot. Do you feel like y'all overdid it a little? So y'all kept it at 10, or are you happy with the 13 that that y'all wind up having?
I mean, when we came up with the concept, I mean, for what it's worth, yeah, we did a great job. I'm excited to see what the world's gonna think, and we're gonna roll with that. But the only thing is, everybody's not coming back, and they got to know that, because just like they said, it's about what you're bringing to the show. Even though it ain't got to be about drama, because everybody don't have drama, but you got to bring something.
Got to bring something.
You can't miss meetings. You can't miss production. You can't think you're going to do what you want to do and then you're going to be on TV. It don't work like that, because we're spending our money for everything that y'all are bringing to the show. So that's
Great
all we
observation.
have. So, I mean, it's just that simple. And there's plenty of people that want to be on TV who don't want to be on TV.
Right.
So we're not going to beg you to come. We're not going to keep asking you to come. It's mutual. And it's either you want to do it or you don't. We're giving you the opportunity. Some people choked on it.
There
Some
you
people
have
did.
That's why we listen.
There you have it.
Facts.
That's coming from the
Big
boss
facts.
man. They pass him out. They pass him out to Mona. I want to hear Mona opinion. Want to hear Mona. Mona looking like, why he say that? I ain't tell him to say that tonight. So Mona, do you? Mona, if it was to be a season 2, you heard all the ladies say they would want to come back, but if there was to be a season 2. Would that, I mean, you know, would the original cast members be coming back, or would it be some adjustments?
Yeah, there will be some adjustments. Like there's a few people that are not here that are not returning. That's all I'm gonna say.
Do you feel good? Do you feel good about the choice that you made as far as having 13? Or do you feel like you probably did overdo it a little?
No, I think I did the right thing because, like, I just feel like it wasn't enough being brought. And that's why I added these ladies, because they definitely have a lot going on.
Gotcha.
I mean, their storyline in general is just crazy.
They came in with the crazy.
So as far as what you was looking for, as far as like what you was looking for, as far as an individual that is football mom, is not necessarily the thing of being the mom, but what would you bring as an individual, your personality, and storyline to the show?
Yeah, so like I was telling the ladies, like we're not looking for drama necessarily. Like, of course, a little drama here and there is cool, but we're just looking for stuff that people can relate to. So, like I said, Toya's family life, Nene's slip of the tongue sometimes, Bella's just, me and Kelly bumped heads several times because, I was just like, who Kelly thinks she talking to? So, we just got, and it's crazy though, because like, it really was like a learning experience to the point where I developed relationships with people I didn't think I would. Mm-hmm. So sometimes I realize like, okay, I might need to hear this or I might need to hear that. But if I'm just being honest, I don't think that everybody bought what they could have. Mm-hmm. And I just don't think everybody bought what they could have bought.
That's fair.
And I don't only want to talk negative about like what Nene did, but y'all will see. But she brought a lot of positive things to the show too, just with her personality, just being outgoing, outspoken, But y'all will see. Y'all see how everything plays out.
I can't wait. And again, where can you give everybody where they can follow the Next Network?
So you can follow the Next Network on Instagram. It's the THEE Next Network. On Facebook, the Next Network. And then you can download it on everything. Google, Apple, Roku, Samsung, whatever, you can download it. $4.99 a month.
$4.99, y'all hear that? So make sure y'all subscribe. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all paying for Zeus and
Hey, prices is gonna go up. The further we go up, the price gonna go up.
Today's prices. It is crunk. Once again, we got the football moms of Atlanta. If y'all have any questions or want to call in, before we let these young ladies go, y'all can call in right now, 404-954-1929. Yeah, 1929. Y'all can call in right now to talk to these young ladies while they're up here and everything. We're going to go to another quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to do our shots out and everything, and we're going to get ready to get on up out here. We ain't had us a great show. Part 2 has been great. I now am ready. I can personally say I am, because I ain't seen the rest of y'all, so I'm ready to see the show, to see as far as who is really, that one on the show and everything. But I want to say,
Right.
Listen, I've been waiting till August.
Why?
No, I don't have to wait August.
You can pay for July and August.
We got a sneak peek on the app.
Well, I'm gonna download the app.
We need you to go right now.
On the app.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta see what the numbers gonna look like for next year.
Okay, you got to make sure you coming back.
I make sure people speak up.
Gotcha. But yeah, we're going to take another commercial break. But when we come back, we're going to do our shots out and everything. And see if we get some callers call in before we let these moms go. But yeah, if you haven't downloaded the app, download the Network app. They say you could download it. Now, I thought we had to wait to August, but we can download it now. But what am I downloading if I can't watch the show right now?
That's all you can look at. We got our intro
We
with
got
the
bills to pay. You heard a lot of us are single parents, you know. Even though Mona got a fiance, we gotta bring it in.
Y'all rich.
We trying to get up there with Mona.
Y'all done rich mamas.
Help us get up there with Mona.
We ain't got it yet. But help us.
I'm rich already too. At heart.
Yeah, we got celebrity hairstyle, master.
Master.
Kels is on that celebrity. You a master. Let me be positive.
Y'all gotta remember, Kels is a law degree holder. On top of being a master cosmetologist. Y'all a celebrity hairstylist. Y'all got my sister messed up.
I like that. I like that. I support that. Nelly, take us to commercial break and we'll come back. We'll be about to get ready to get on out of here. Y'all got y'all trying to take. Oh, they needed to refill.
You ain't
Refill.
We need
a refill. I'm not gonna go get the bottle. Let me get the Kel, bring me that bottle.
And I get her.
It's right there on the shelf.
David Banner.
Yeah. Shouts out to my girl Naya. We have been on tour. That was the winner of my showcase, the biggest of the biggest reality showcase, and she was the winner. We've been on road all weekend. She has been going in. So shouts out to Naya, her whole team and everything. And we'll be back on the road this weekend. And see, this is why you're on the show. And she about to get up and walk off while we on TV. This is just so crazy. But hey, this is what you get when you're 101 2K radio. We keep it real. But anyway, we are back and everything. If we have any callers that wanted to call in, make sure y'all call in and hit us up on the phone lines at 404-954-1929. And I think we have a question or something from one of our people out in the audience who may be one of the football moms, you know what I'm saying, from the show. Got my girl Courtney. It's on. We just need you to talk, boo-boo.
So I have a question.
What question you got?
Bella, she brought up something earlier. You know, we trying to get into it. I want to get into it, see where they heads at. Bella, you said something earlier, and you said you was trying to clock some tea, girl. And I'm thirsty, so earlier.
Thirsty for that tea. Before you go there real quick, so could he caller been rushing, really trying to get in? Let's just see who this caller is.
Okay.
Sierra Leanne.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
This is Sierra Leanne, and I'm calling from the gym.
The gym.
From the gym.
You been getting that cardio in?
Exactly. Yes, I have.
Okay, well, we appreciate you tuning in to the show, you calling in. I'm going to ask you what I ask everybody. Have you downloaded the app?
Yes, I have. I just did it.
Everybody just did it before they call in. That's strange. Okay, we got you. So are you a football mom or you a supporter of one of the moms that's on the show?
No, I'm a supporter. I'm supporting my girl Keisha. She is on the show. She's a football mom.
Okay. And what? Give me something good about Keisha that stands out with you and everything about her being a football mom, you know, from Atlanta that's on the show, and just a person in general. What's something that's a highlight for you for Keisha? She said you better say the right thing now.
Keisha is a great mother. So since we talk about football moms, Keisha is a good mom. She's gonna do whatever it takes to make sure her kids is taken care of, and she's gonna do whatever it takes to make sure that she is taken care of, and that is great. I'm also her mental health therapist, so I know her growth personally. So I just wanted to call in and give a shout out to her to tell her to keep going, keep rising above.
Okay.
I can't wait to tune into the show.
Now have you got your subscription yet? Cause I was waiting to get mine, but they said I could get it now. You subscribing to the network to see the show?
Well, I haven't got it yet, but I will get it very soon because I need to tune in.
Yeah, we got to tune in. We got to support our black businesses out here. So we appreciate you calling in, okay? All right, thank you, boo.
Bye-bye.
All right, Cordy, let's get into it quick. You've been waiting to hear this tea. They've been trying to call tea. So you want to know, what was your question again?
So Bella earlier, she was like, she had some tea, and I just wanted to know what was going on, girl.
Bella, what type of tea?
Well, I just had a question because, again, like I said, the ladies that was brought up at the end, I was doing good, chilling, and I became a part of this storyline. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that I became a part of this storyline about a guy that I used to talk to way, way back when I was in high school. So my question to you, Erica, because
Let's get into
really,
it.
really wanted to know, because you came on and you made me part of your storyline of the guy that you dated, but
Oh, y'all dated the same guy?
I wouldn't call it dating. I was 18, so
We not
whatever
even
you do,
It was
at
just play for you.
it was definitely play. And
Y'all not dating?
And you know, but when it's good, people can still bring you up to this day. Like, you know what I'm saying? People still talk to you when it's like that. But what I wanted to say was like, why you didn't like you brought me up, but why you didn't make your friend like? Because I heard Sierra had him after me and before you.
But if yours didn't count, then that means it doesn't matter. Sierra came before me in the football world. If I would never knew Sierra, I would never knew him. If I would never knew him, I would never knew that Sierra and him did whatever they did. But like I said, when you mentioned that y'all went to the same school, I went ahead and clocked it because I ain't feel like hearing nothing about it. I already knew that
She said what she said.
Right. He told me that y'all smashed. That was it. And hey.
So basically, she was just like a little cut.
Yeah, that was it.
That
was it. That's it. That's all. Because he came to me.
It was brought up.
He
My
came
kid
to me
did
and told me
something
that.
15 years ago. Granted, 15 years ago.
Anybody that you
But
talk to
him
before
and she
24
has-
is
she
a
brought-
childhood
she came
friend.
out with the three ladies. She was brought up with this girl named Sierra. You know what I'm saying?
Is Sierra a part of the show?
Yes,
Sierra
yeah.
is definitely part of the cast. So
Okay.
I feel like I should have just been left alone. But I was part of the host. This guy, apparently, all of the girls that was brought on, he didn't had all of them.
No, definitely didn't.
Now
you reaching. Now she reaching.
Hold on.
Now you reaching.
Hold on, so
Now she reaching.
So basically,
Because hey, maybe y'all
Let's calm down.
need to let Bella know about y'all coochie because she reaching real quick.
Ooh.
Baby, just because he had you don't mean he had everybody. He may be community did, but he won't that he was community to get you. He was community to get you. He was community to get you. But he was community to get you. Maybe you couldn't handle it. But maybe you couldn't handle it.
So,
But maybe she couldn't handle it. That's why she don't want to speak about it. She couldn't handle
I think what we really should
Then why you
do.
still on it then? Then why you still on it?
I think definitely tune in. Definitely tune in for the show, or we could just have him call up here right now and selling everything.
Look, tell her. Hey, no. But no, he didn't speak too much. He didn't speak enough. He didn't speak enough. Now I want to know how it was. Now I want to know how it was. Because look, girl, bye. Then why you so pressed about talking about it? You keep trying to bring it up.
Okay,
Because he told me, my nigga told me. Baby, if it was fine, he would have hit you more than once. Because if you didn't, he didn't.
Okay, we're gonna bring that.
Oh, okay.
Tune in to the next network.
If he hit you, when? Has it been recent? Has it been recent? Oh, okay. Now she want to talk about it. Look, now she want to talk about it. He want to touch you with a hot damn long pole.
Calm down. Okay. Let's go to commercial break.
You just can't handle it.
We got to
showed you real love,
Yeah. This your boy Johnnie Cabbell. We are back 101 TKO Radio. We are in the building. And when I tell you, it has been explosive going on. This has been the real 4th of July party. This has been the 4th of July party. Just want to give a big shout out, you know what I'm saying, the Nets Network and the football moms of Atlanta. And when I tell you, these are some very special young ladies up here. They're very special. They know how to argue and still love each other at the same time. And that's what I'm talking about. That's what you call a family. But we just had some great news. We have decided that we have already picked out the host. Who's going to be hosting?
Mama didn't tell you
You know what I'm
that.
saying? Who's going to be hosting the reunion of Football Moms of Atlanta?
Mama did not confirm that, little man.
Well, we did.
And no other than your boy, Johnnie Cabbell for one of. So what comes with my contract is me hosting, and I need my radio station to be, you know what I'm saying, doing the live remote from there, from the thing. So we locking it up. So I hope Nets Network get that checkbook credit. Big talk. I need my own spreader. I need my own spreader for it.
Already doing negotiation for concession. Right.
Long as the check clear, we good. Well, we have had a great show. I have enjoyed y'all ladies. Definitely appreciate part 2. And all y'all are doing y'all thing. Shouts out to y'all kids. And shouts out to them doing their thing on the football field. And shouts out to the networking. Y'all ladies being a part of this and bringing everything, the energy and the charisma and all that to the show. And I really appreciate y'all. Didn't know how the second part was going to go, but the second part been as lit as the first one. So, you know, it's just, man. Man, we did have a good first.
We bypassed the first one. Please don't bring up the first one. Please don't bring up the first one. Please don't bring up the first one. Thank you.
Shouts out. But we gotta give a big shout out to Kelly, cause she put all this together and brought y'all ladies out. You know what I'm saying? So gotta give a big shout out to Kelly. Gotta give a big shout out to Kelly. But we about to get ready to, you know what I'm saying, pack it on up and go on home, cause we got the after party going on outside. Cause we got some things to talk about. But y'all gotta tune into the reunion. Cause we got some things. Y'all gotta tune in. You know what I'm saying, to the reunion and check out the show. The show again will be premiering in August. Get your subscription now to the Nets Network. Make sure you subscribe. It's only $4.99 a month, right? Is that a contract or just they could go?
Yearly too.
You could pay $58.99. I ain't never $60. Y'all spend more than that in lunch. So yeah, we're gonna go. Y'all gotta get y'all subscription.
Can I correct that? It's supposed to air July 28th, right?
That's when y'all see it.
So that's when the premiere see it. But the show starts in August and everything. So y'all make sure y'all tune in. On that note, we gonna get ready to get up and get out here. Make sure y'all tune in this week. We'll be back to Independent Monday, going down real big. The ladies, Football Moms of Atlanta, has invaded the show entirely for 2 episodes. They had a part 1 and part 2. But next week we'll be back to the regular program, Independent Monday. Make sure y'all sending y'all music in and everything to book DJ Superstar at gmail.com. Or you can send it to 101 TKO Radio at gmail.com. Info at 101TKOradio.com. On that note, we are signing out. It's been real. Make sure y'all check out the show on YouTube. Woo! Woo! Gotta get out of there, boy.